Welcome to Virtual Home Manners. This skill is go to place. And for this skill, I'm actually going to be using a Copper and his crate. We happen to crate train our dogs, not everybody does, but then in essence, you could choose a place. And when you do that, we're going to use a word and you're going to associate that word and they get used to going to that particular place. With Copper, let me backtrack. With Teddy, we had a cage in this area and we removed the cage. So for him, when I used that particular word and we removed it, now it's just a place for him. So it can be either or, but you want to be consistent with what you do. So for a puppy, the time frame that they will have to go and stay in that particular place is shorter than for an adult. So the skill is basically the same. The time frame in which they need to stay in that particular place is different. So for this skill, to start the skill, I'm going to show you that basically we're going to be here, and I'm going to actually use the lure to start him out. I want Copper to go to his cage, and I'm going to say, Copper, cage, cage. He goes in. I'm going to reward him for going in his cage. Okay. Copper, down, down. Copper, down. Here you go. And for this exercise, you can close the door. And for the puppy, it's 15 seconds. And for the adult, it's 1 minute. Now, say for those who don't have a crate or don't want to use a crate, to use that for the example. For Teddy, his cage is actually this blue mat. So when we tell Teddy, cage, Teddy, cage, go to your cage, he goes to this blue mat. So then I give him that. So that is basically go to your place situation. That is how that is done. And then basically it is done by treat. But as you develop the skill, and now that we've worked this, you're close. And what I do is I just back that up and back that up. Because when you actually do this particular skill, you want to be 10 feet away from wherever your place is. And then you're going to tell your dog or your puppy to go to its place. Once it goes to its place, then you can go up and you could close that door for those particular seconds. You're not expecting your puppy or your dog to automatically stay with the door open. That's just automatic. They want to get out. But they do need to lay down for those 15 seconds, or for the adult, it is 60 seconds or a minute. They do need to lay down. So once they're done and they've obtained that amount of time, you can go ahead and release them and say, okay, good boy. That's it, you just release them out. So then they've done the skill for you. So that is basically the go to place. Repeat, when you repeat the skill, repeat no more than 3 times when you do this, okay? If there are any further questions on this, any concerns when doing this, please feel free to reach out to Mary Lou Mater or myself. Again, this is go to place. It is used for both the puppy and the adult. Thank you again for watching our videos.